Okay, Bennett F, you're number one. You're first person in the room. Thank you for coming in. Okay, I'm piling up on his D pawn. That's the target. The D pawn is the target. Because we've got the D pawn and we're attacking his weaknesses down here. And he's in a bit of a mess. So we could punish him here. We'll just increase the pressure. Doing a bit of transference. That is, we're pushing our pawns forwards. Right. What if I can push that? Probably correct to play rook behind passed pawns. Rooks go behind passed pawns. And got a technical problem here. So I've got my rook behind the passed pawn. He knows I want to push it. I was hoping he might make a blunder there, but he didn't make a blunder. All I want to do is end up with an outside passed pawn, uncommon king. Just want to end up with one outside passed pawn. I'll be just happy with that. He shouldn't swap pieces off because it's not good for him to do that. I'm getting my king moving, my king working. I think pawn here is good. I think so. I want to have targets. And my bishop's a bit free, hoping he'll make mistakes. Made a mistake, technical error by him. This is the key position. That's the winning move. Okay, so we found the winning move. Bishop takes, pawn wins. He's busted. That's how you play an endgame. Now his bishop's pinned against his castle, and that's the end of the game. There you go. Wasn't that a good game? He was 2096. Okay. New 5-minute game. Good morning, Shark One Opus. Did that guy you played yesterday end up being legit? Patrick Starr with the fake GM badge. He was banned. He was banned by chess.com. 1 minute, and I'll try to show you. Bino71, he's not a bad player, this guy. He's not a bad player. God, this is dangerous, but it's brilliant at the same time. Look at this. I'm getting a pass pawn. I've sacrificed all my pawns to create an outside pass pawn. Now push it. I'm threatening a queen. And now he's got to move his king over. He realises he's in trouble. Pawn takes pawn. And now I win. I just push a pawn here, threatening a queen, push a pawn here, give him a check. That way I make sure I get my pawn with check. Then I can play pawn here and then I win. Queen checks. Check here and he's lost his pawn. Check here and now all his pawns are gone. Isn't that brilliant? Wasn't that brilliant? Oh, that endgame was beautiful. That was a really beautiful endgame. What did you think of the endgame, Top GM00? That Uncommon King, Merkham's, what did you think of the endgame? That was a beauty, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I reckon we should put it in the analysis. It's one of those games where let's see what the analysis tools say, right? Right. Oh, hold on. I'm going to go into game history. I want to find out what the review says about it. Right, so we're just looking at the review. Okay, I'll show you. Look at this. Here, look at this. I played at 2,600 rating points. I played the game 2,600, right? And I played at 95.6% accuracy. And my opponent played at 90.1% accuracy. I played 23 best moves. He played 22. I played 6 exclamation mark moves. How's that? I got 6, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 exclamation mark moves. Okay, I'm going to show you the game on the analysis tool. Here we go. All right then. So, right. Let's start the review. Here we go. E5, knight f3, d6.
d6 attacks the knight on e5 and allows the light squared bishop to
develop. But we're more interested in we know
your opponent an opportunity to exchange pieces of equal value.
Yeah, that's right. I gave him an opportunity. I played. Let's go and look at this one. This is my first exclamation mark move. Oh, hold on. Yeah, bishop takes h7. This is the first move. It's forced move, so I get the exclamation mark. But I already calculated that because I wanted to get the open file. He took with the king.
This maintains the
I
balance.
played queen takes e1.
Recapture the piece.
Now, when we look at the evaluation bar here, it says it's equal, right? So how do you win the position? That's what I was asking myself. And so I played king g6. Best move, I played queen e8.
That's what I would have played too.
It's the best move in the position. So I found the best move. Queen f5 he played.
An opportunity to offer an equal trade.
Yeah, and now I missed the best move here, I think. I played queen g8 check. I actually think pawn here might be the best move. I'm not sure. I think that might be the best move. Anyway, let's have a look. I played queen g8 check.
You overlooked an opportunity to attack a pawn chain.
Oh, I should have played pawn to rook 6 and attack the pawn chain. Okay. So king f6. I played queen d8 check.
That's definitely the right move.
That's the best move. He played king g7.
Check from the queen.
That's the best move. And now I played queen e7.
Good thinking. This move puts your piece into a stronger, more active position.
I should have played queen e8 and put it on a white square. Yeah. Anyway, he played queen e4 check.
To exchange pieces of
Apparently it's the best move, which means that the position should be a draw. So queen takes e4.
That was a fair trade.
D takes e4, and now the position's supposed to be equal. I played g4.
That pawn chain will help strengthen your pawn structure.
It's the best move, right? He played king g6. Now he should play f5, right? And now if you look at the evaluation bar, white's better position, right? So I played c4.
Yes, this is the way.
It's the best move on the board, right? And now I've still got a small little advantage, only tiny. He played pawn take. Hold on.
This was a game-changing move.
One minute. Let's go back.
Pawn chain will help strengthen your pawn structure.
c4.
Yes, this is the way.
Right now he played f5.
There was only one.
And here,
Black did not spend enough
in
time
this position, right, white's winning, but white has to find the right move, right? Because f5 is a mistake. There was only one good move for black in this position, right? So in that position, the only move for black is king f6. Very hard to find. Very hard to find that move. I don't blame him. It's hard to find that move. But he played f5 because what I did when I played g4, I broke up his pawn chain because they're not connected because I've got control of that square, right? So he's thinking, I've got to get the control back. So he wants to play pawn here. Okay, so when he plays f5, it's a losing move, but you have to find the correct way to play it. If you play pawn takes pawn check, right, pawn takes pawn check here. If you play pawn takes pawn check here, position's a draw, or positions. I think it's a draw. Okay, I think so. I'll have a look at it. If pawn takes pawn check. See what the engine says. I don't think white's winning now. I think it could be a draw. So I think this move is a mistake. Engine's taking a bit too long. Okay, we won't play that because it's not the right move anyway. We played the correct move. D5, right? D5. Okay, now the whole idea is if he takes this pawn, right, it looks like one of the possibilities, well, we'll ignore him. We'll take this pawn and then he can't stop the queen because, why? Carlson's rule of the square, right? In other words, because the king is not in the square, right, in the square. See that square there? Because the king is outside of the square and there's a four pawns to 3 pawns on that side, if I can push through and he can't connect, right, if he can't connect, then I win, okay? And not only that, he's got to worry about this pawn as well. So we played d5, and now in this position he plays c takes d5, which is probably the best move in the position. There's nothing else. Now a6. This is a clearing move. This is the clearing move. a6, right? Okay, now it's in this position. He played b6, right? He's worried about this pawn going through. He can't stop it. He's out of the queening square, right? Okay, a6. He played b6. Now he's hoping that I won't push this pawn. He's hoping I'll take this, and then, well, he's almost winning. Anyway, but after a6, I play this move. Hold on, he played a6. So I played. Where's my pawn? So he takes d5, a6. He played b6. Now I played c5. Now I'm going for the queen, right? Now the whole idea is he can't take this pawn. If he takes the pawn, right? It's apparently the best move, hoping for me to take this pawn. Now, if I take this pawn, have a look. If I capture this pawn, he can play king here, and he's within the queening square. He can actually stop the pawns, and the position could actually be a draw, right? After king here, this could be a draw. Reason being, maybe white still wins. Maybe white still wins, but yeah, maybe he could. Yeah, in this position, he can play pawn. He can't play. Yeah, that's the best move. If he plays pawn takes pawn, I just I push. I push, and when that one takes, I push through and queen very quickly. Okay, so right. So that's the best move. C takes d5, a6, b6, c5, b takes c5. I took back. Apparently that's the best move. It's faster than b5, right? He plays king f6, and now it's with this move, I play push the pawn, and that's the winning move. And the reason being, my two pawns are not one file apart, they're but two files apart, right? And of course, there's Carlsen's rule of the square that he's got to go back to chase this pawn. Right, he played king e7, so I played pawn takes pawn, and now I've got him d4, and he plays I played c7. He played king d7, and now I actually push my pawn f6, right? Okay, f6. Now, this is an exclamation mark move. He played d3. I played pawn equals queen check. He played king takes c8. And then I played f7, another exclamation mark moves. So I got 6 exclamation mark moves in that game. I was really proud of that game. I played with a rating performance of 2600 or 2600, and I think he played his game at 2500. So he played at a very high level. We're talking about him. We are 1 minute. Abina, yeah. So Aman Bejo. Right, Aman Bejo, he played a good game. He still played very well. I had to pull out all stops to win that game. That game is really worthy of a chess school video, I think, a chess school video. I might try it. We'll just see how it goes. Right. And it's Arbino. Arbino 71. Okay, so I might do a video on that because it's a very good example of how to play king and pawn endgames, right? And it's not easy. You've got to transition through the middle game to a position where you've got advanced pawns, and that's why I was pushing my pawns on the queen side, because I knew I could not win on the king side. And I knew that, so I was actually doing that in the middle of the game, trying to transition to an endgame, which was favourable to me. And as it worked out, we got the point, didn't we? Uncommon King says, You're always number one, but Little Beast says, I'd checkmate both of you. Trust the Beast. Anyway, we might have an opponent here from our chatters, our Saturday chatters. It's Saturday here. I'll tell you what it is. It's actually 11:30 a.m. I was debating whether I'd stream or not this morning because I wasn't feeling too well. I took my tablets and I was just a little bit off this morning. The skin was all tingling and everything, and well, I had a shower and I felt much better. So I thought, well, okay, I'll do a little mini stream. Here, I can push the pawn here or take the pawn. But pushing the pawn looks good. I'm getting a tempo on his knight. He moves his knight forward, so I'm going to slip my knight back. Now, why do I do that? Why do I slip my knight back against the candidate master? Do you know why? Well, it threatens pawn here wins a piece. That's right. So now he's going here. He's pushed this pawn. He wants to move his knight back there. But if I play pawn here, his knight can't go backwards, right? So now I'm threatening pawn here again wins the knight. Okay? Right, so we're trying to trap his knight. We're only on move 6, and he's a candidate master, and we're on move 6, not 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, but move 6. And we've got a candidate master worried about losing a piece. Isn't it amazing? Well, that's what happens when you play the old FM. Johnny Curtis, that's what happens. Right. And now he's looking at the position, and really it's not good. So now the plan was to push this pawn. And it will take this knight off. He moved there, so we'll just take his knight. He took the centre pawn, and now let's protect this C pawn, and we can protect it again. This is a really interesting position now. Do I play bishop to d4? He's got e5. I can play b6. Oh, he's got a queen check. That's a problem. Okay, so in this position here, I've played badly. No, I just move my bishop back, protect my king, because after all, he's only threatening a pawn. It's only a pawn. And I've got control of the centre. I can play queen to d4. So just threatening his knight. And now I've got knight there, knight to c3. Now I want to play bishop takes knight. I want to play bishop takes knight. Notice his first knight, we trapped it, and now we want to play bishop takes knight. Okay, so now he's not threatening anything. It's a matter of how can we improve our position. I think we should just play queen checks. Now we're attacking his knight and his king. So he's only got pawn there. And now can we trap this knight? Well, not quite. We can't trap it yet. But what else can we do? Well, we can improve our position with f4. Oh no, we can't do that one. Oh, we can. We can play f4. We can just get away with it, pawn there. And what we're really trying to do, this is very dicey stuff. Because if he plays queen f6, that's the move we were worried about. But we've got queen to d4. We actually move our queen back and offer the exchange of queens again. And he won't like that because he's a piece down. I might have bad pawn structure, but I've still got an extra piece. And he's got 8 pawns, but my pieces will count. And what I'm really doing by pushing this pawn, that's right. Now I'm not worried about anything. I can now play pawn takes pawn, or I could just leave that there and play knight to f3. This is the way to go, I think. Knight to f3. Give him another pawn. Okay, so he takes it. That's okay, because now we've reconfigured all our pieces and everything. Let's see now. What can we do now? Well, we can play knight e5. We can play. My queen's not well placed. Oh, he's got queen f6. Oh, hold on, black won. He won on time. I was just trying to show you how to play the position. Okay. So it was more of a chess lesson than, win or lose. I knew that I was running short of time, but I want to show you how to win a piece in 6 moves against candidate masters. In a tournament game, I would have won. I would have been able to calculate it a bit better, but it was a little bit complicated. I just developed a piece. So what I've done in effect is I've just made a positional improvement. He's not threatening anything. So I can play rook to a file to d1. A file to d8. Because what we're doing is we're targeting this d pawn. You might, right, it's behind the knight, but if I move my knight, I want to be attacking something. So I want to attack his d pawn. Now, I can take several ways here, but I like to take with the castle because I'm threatening his knight. I'm threatening his knight. He's moved there. He's not threatening anything, so I can move my castle back and just defend the pawn, right? It's gone there. Now I can play queen here, and I'm simply threatening a pawn. Don't forget there's a checkmate behind. Checkmates. There's checkmates behind there. Right, so we've now achieved all our goals. The only way he can hold that pawn, really, that's a bad move, I believe. Bad move. I can see what he's up to. But he's not threatening anything. So let's play queen takes pawn. So we've stolen a pawn. Now we can give him a check. We take the queen, it's not with check, but we give him a check here. Now I'll take his queen. This is the best move because now when I take the bishop, I'm threatening the d pawn. Remember I played rook d8 to attack the d pawn. He's on my pawn. I think I've got the move bishop hits knight wins the game, right? If I'm correct, bishop hits knight wins the game. I'm probably not right. I made an error, did I? I've got a better position, but I'm not winning. Bishop takes rook. I stuffed it up a little bit. Now I've got to play rook here. And then, yeah, he could take that pawn. Now I'm on his knight. This is pretty dangerous stuff. Now get that pawn. That's the pawn I wanted all along. Now I've got bishop versus knight. I've got 6 pawns versus 5. And, oh, he's got that move, has he? I can't stop her. He's going to win a pawn. He's got 5 pawns, he's got 3, he's got shitty pawns. But I made a mistake. It's that damn little bit of technical stuff. So that was a draw. I should really. I was trying to outplay him again. I feel like I'm stronger than him, but he's either escaping or winning on time. So I'm going to pick up speed here. I want to thank Merkums for subscribing with Prime. Thank you, Merkums. G'day to the Moral Guy, my wonderful subscriber, that Moral Guy 07. My wonderful, wonderful subscriber. Well, I gained a move there, so I'm very happy about gaining a move. Now, looking at G4, G5, ideas of Queen H5. I've got this square covered, which means it's difficult for him. Here I come. I'm not mucking around, just going for him. I'm going for the gullet here. I want to really blast the candidate master off the board. So I'm still coming. Well, he's got knight e5 now because he can get the damn pawn, can't he? Interesting position, but I can win a pawn. He should have played knight here. That was the correct move. Pawn there looks good. But, it looks like the right move. This is not easy now. I just want to work out what the best way to play this is. Just Queen E2 probably, Queen there. See, he's got this terrible F5 move. I mean, I know that I should try to get that, but I would have had to play my bishop back to E2 to do that. So the only idea was rook F6 first, rook F6 and then bishop E2. He's fortifying his position. Well, his knight's trapped. It's out of the game, so he's playing a piece down. So it means that I can win on the queen side because he's playing a piece down. Right? If he's playing a piece down, that's not good for him, is it? So I'll just concentrate on the queen side because his knight, remember, his knight can't go here, can't go there, and can't go there. Okay, he's not threatening anything there. Well, now I'm winning. Pawn takes pawn. I'm winning this. Queen takes. Now I'm on this pawn here. I've got rook to the 7th rank. I've got one little problem though. He can play bishop here. But I can play. I've got to get my king up. Or maybe knight back. I'll play rook here first. Rook there. I think I can just get away with it. Now, I should be winning this position. I've penetrated his position. He's got weak pawns along the 3rd rank, along his 3rd rank, my 6th rank. Right, now I can play queen here. I'd like to do that, but not until I got to improve my position. Let's double the rooks, We don't want to have any weaknesses, right? I've got to find a way to protect this e-pawn. He's sacrificing. He wants to come in. He doesn't like the position. I'll take it off. We've got to take sacrifices. And now I've got knight here. There's no check. Oh, he's got a check there. Where did that check come from? Oh, he took a bishop. Is that a good move, though? Oh, he's not threatening my queen. Damn. Oh, damn it, I'm blind as a bat. I played that really badly. I played it really badly. Oh. I'm trying to play too well. I didn't want to play king here because he had queen check. Right, so now I've got queen e8. He's got the check here. He's got a check there. Oh, what did I allow the check for? Oh, what a stupid person I am. I've allowed, oh, it's not a check. Oh, I'm thinking my king's here now. Oh, I'm dreaming. Oh, I'm in it must be the medicine that I'm taking. Must be. It's the only explanation for my brain's not working properly. It's got to be the medicine. Is he threatening anything? No, he's not. So I should develop my pieces. That's what I should do. He's not threatening anything, so I'll develop my pieces. I've got, 6 pawns? He's got 7. So he's only got 1 pawn for the piece. He wants 2 pawns for the piece, but that's okay. I'll play queen here. because I'm happy. I want to be able to play rook e8. And I'm also threatening his pawn. So black is winning now. Rook here wins the game. The game's over. Game over. That was easy, wasn't it? I won! And he was 2,272. Should have won the first game as well. So now he's totally lost. Rematch. Okay, so we're playing intuitiveness. Knight here. I'll play bishop there. Oh, I think I played a good defensive game in that last game. A good defensive game. So I'm quite happy with that result. I'm going to lock his bishop off. Lock his bishop out. And now we're going to h3. We want to preserve our bishop. Rook c1. Sometimes there's combinations there. Okay. Well, there's no threats. We can play bishop here. Just develop our pieces. And castle. And white's got a beautiful game. Now all our pieces, every piece, every pawn are on the 4 ranks, the first 4 ranks. But we've developed our knights on f3 and c3. And we've got, this bishop's got a nice long diagonal. So everything's going according to plan. Right. But you know what they say about plans. They can come unstuck. Or maybe queen to d2. He's got knight there. Maybe I should be playing knight here. I think that's probably the right move. I'm not sure. But it looks like the right move. I wanted to play a queen move, but it just didn't feel right, right? Now the problem is he could take the knight, and he takes a pawn. Well, I could take his knight now. And play queen takes pawn. But he'll play bishop it's queen. So I've got to play pawn takes pawn. Okay. Positions pretty equal position. Jankster, g'day Jankster. Hello Jankster, thank you for the love hearts. I want to thank Merkham's especially for this subscribe with Prime. If you want to subscribe with Prime like Merkham's, there you go. That only cost me 5 seconds to tell you that. Right, now it's my move. Well, pawn here is good because it stops the bishop going there and taking a knight and popping a knight in here. Right, so now I want to play bishop to bishop there. And the reason being is I want to counter his, he wants to play pawn here. So I want to counter that. Now I want to put my rook on the open file. So rook on the open file. He grabbed the open file, he grabbed the C file. And I've grabbed this one. I think I'll just hit his knight. Just put pressure on his knight. I don't think that's the best move because I've got queen here. I'm actually threatening to take the knight soon and pinch this pawn in the middle. It's got to be a bit careful. it's fairly equal. Position's still equal. But I'm trying to work out a way to. I was actually thinking of when my queen was back here. I was thinking of knight here, knight there, and knight there. But it takes too long. But if I could occupy the knight on the c5 and say 2 moves, it'd be okay. But problem is he's allowed to make a move as well, and so timing is very important. Timing's very important in this game. He's thinking about the position. He's not 100% convinced about his position. A really complicated move would be pawn here. That's a complicated move. It gets very complicated after that. Moved his king. Well, I'm just going to move my rook over here. I'm protecting my pawn. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's what I'm doing. I'm actually protecting my pawn. My d pawn. I just want to protect my d pawn so he can't take it. Well, now I can take this off. I think his last move was a bad move. So he's gone there. He wants to play queen here. I've got knight there now. Now the whole idea is I want to take his bishop. There goes his bishop. No checkmates. And I've still got an extra pawn. I could take that pawn. I'm pinching pawns. That's right. I'm pinching pawns. Oh, he's got a check there. Oh, he's got a check. I can't save that. So I've got to play bishop here. All right, I've got to do that. So he's going to get a check. I can't save the check. Gee, this is getting dangerous. And I won on time against Intuitive Chess 2120. There you go, I actually won on time. So we created that many problems for him. We won on time. But in the end, the position was about even. It was probably a draw. Final position was probably a draw. Playing chicken 970. So what have we got to do? We've got to choke him like chicken. That's right. We've got to try to choke him like chicken. Okay, here we go. Doesn't he lose a piece here? He doesn't lose a piece. Pawn there, he can play bishop takes pawn. What a strange move, huh? Okay, so he can do that. Now it's getting tricky. Now it's getting tricky. It's got to go. Now, what do I do here? Do I play knight takes knight? Looks like the right move, doesn't it? He's got to get his knight back. I think I didn't play that. I didn't play that position well. Now that's a good move. He can play rook takes pawn, but hitting two knights. But I play rook to the 8th rank, so he must play rook takes knight. And now I can play rook here. It's the best move, eh? Now I've got 6 pawns and he's got 5. And now so it's an endgame. It's a matter of who plays the best endgame, isn't it, really? I like knight here. I'll get him a pawn back. It's not good, is it? Knight there, if he takes it, I got rook check. It's not good. I play knight here. Okay. It's gone there. He's attacking my pawns. I won on time. Oh, the chicken! I got beaten by a chicken. I got beaten by a chicken 970. I got beaten by the chicken. It's terrible. Knights are supposed to go on c6. So I think my position's better. That bishop there was a threat. It's a real threat. So now white is okay. White's okay. White's actually probably slightly better, I think. Is your enemy even above the professional? Country Road 9 asks. He does, he asks. Well, let's, we're going to test that theory. I'll play Rook C1. Okay. Bishop D3. Is this a good move? Is it a good move? Is it a good move? I'm going to play there. Just threatening to take his knight. It's gone there. I want to play pawn here. I want to play castles. I'm going to castle. Because I want to do lots of things, but I want to have time to do it properly. Okay. I think he's going backwards, so I really should go forwards. I've got all my pieces on the right squares. Now, how I can get a kingside attack, I don't know. I really got no idea how to get a kingside attack out of this. Let's push pawns. Oh, he won on time. The position was starting to get a bit complicated too. Starting to get a bit complicated. Black was okay though. I'm playing the chicken. I haven't won a game against the chicken. Bok, 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 bok. I want to attack this pawn. Not bad. Ah. He should have played bishop here. He's trying to trap my coin. I don't believe it. But he is. He's trying to trap it. He's trying to play fast. He's making little mistakes, which are helping me a little bit. I'm getting a little bit of help from my opponent here. And we won on time. We beat the chicken. We beat the chicken. We just confused him. We played a good middle. It was a middle end game. What time is it? It's 12:19, is it? 12:19. I want to control diagonal. And he's let me do it, which is very good of him. Just going to go back temporarily. But oh, that's a bad move. I've got a good game now on these white squares. I think it's sound. I've been hit many times there, but I think it's all right. We'll play. This is my combination. Pawn takes pawn. This is my combination, and it's not a bad combination either. It's not a bad combination. It's just a complicated position. I'm actually threatening bishop takes knight. Right now that's a hidden threat. And it wins the game. Do you know that? It wins the game. That's right. Next move, I'm going to go and I'm going to give him my queen. Next move, I give him the queen. You watch. It's all calculated, right? It was all calculated. When I played the move, I better write this down against chicken. When I played the move B4, I planned all this, right? Chicken 970. And this is the winning move. Oh no, my queen! And now I play the move rook takes, rook check, and rook takes rook. And I have two castles and a knight for my queen, which is more than enough. Now all I've got to do is protect my king, and I can do that with a move like pawn here. I can actually take the rotten pawn off. His pawns are terrible. He's not checkmating me. I'm the one that's on the attack, not him. He better get his act together because he's in a bit of a mess. So I'm the one that's attacking, not him. So I just open up my king because he can't do anything. Now he goes there. Okay, so now all I have to do is protect everything and take everything off. It's not hard. King here. like to take that pawn off. Now I'd like to play knight here. I want to take this pawn. I also want to checkmate him. You know, rooks go behind past pawns, so he can't queen it. I could play knight takes pawn. Wins easy. I wonder if I could checkmate him. I can go for a queen. I could play. First things first. Let's play rook here and threaten his pawn, just to show him how bad his position is. And now we're going to play pawn here. And now he's not threatening anything, so we're going to play pawn here. We're trying to put him in a mating net. He's moved out of the mating net. Oh, he won on time. But his position's totally lost. It's totally lost game. White wants to win. White can just simply play rook here. That wins easy. Rook to b1 wins easy. All the moves win easy for white, right? Okay. But the reason why I showed you that was because that was a demonstration game, right? That was a demonstration game of how to attack on the queen side. Oh, yeah, I know, but I wasn't worried. Shirkin the Beast, thanks for telling me. But I wasn't worried about the time because I was trying to teach you guys how to play, right? It's not all about winning for me. I don't really worry about it. It's more about playing good chess, right? Okay, I'm going to put my bishop here. Right, and now I really want to take that pawn. Okay. Just put my knight on a good square. He takes it. Okay. Oh, he's threatening a pawn. It's okay. Attacking 2 pawns. He won on time. I was talking too much again. Right, so I'll give him a rematch. The chicken. I like to play the chicken. I've got to choke him like chicken though. I'm going to play quicker. Knight f3. Bishop there. Don't forget, if you want to follow my channel, the Abominable Joe Man, thank you for being a wonderful subscriber. Bennett F, thank you for being a wonderful subscriber to you too. And thank you, Yanistsi. I want to thank Yanistsi, Uncommon King. Who's your daddy gaming? Who's your daddy gaming? I like it. The old chicken. More accurate move was queen to b3. Queen to b3. Yeah. So I played the wrong move there. I should have played queen here. I can play that now. but it's not as good. I should have played queen to b3. I played the wrong move order there against the chicken. It's tricky. Yeah, so I played this queen. I should have played that queen to b3. I'm being punished for not playing queen to b3 at the right time. I know, my rook. Queen. I got a new queen. I won against the chicken. Rematch. Oh, catching up slowly. Mm. We're outplaying the chicken. We've sacrificed the exchange and we're outplaying the chicken. Oh, I was winning this position. I was winning this position. He was dead. Winning move. Do you want to see a winning move? Knight checks wins. All moves win. I outplayed him completely. The chicken. I'm playing Nubian Chessbra. 1957 from the United Kingdom. Yeah, there was a night fork there. You're quite right. DJ Wolfie, 77. 777, actually. 777. DJ Wolfie. G'day, C. Wage. Yeah, it was a good game. Hello, Merkins. You want to see Grandmaster Teddy, do you? And the abominable Joe man, he wants to see Teddy. Teddy! Teddy! Teddy was running the chess engine. And you weren't doing a very good job, Teddy. It wasn't a very good job. Oh, sorry, Johnny. Don't make me cry. I won't make you cry, but my ratings are schmozzle. It's all your fault. Now I've lost half a minute talking to Teddy. Down 2 minutes 22. The ratings are schmozzle. This is going to be interesting now. He's given me full control over the centre of the board. All Black's pieces are on the third rank. And I just feel that he's being squashed. Poor bloke's being squashed a bit. He's going to blunder a piece in a minute if he's not careful. Well, you've got to play brave chess sometimes, haven't you? Okay. He wants to play like that. Where does your castle go, buddy? Where does your castle go? I can't see a square for your castle. Can you see a square for your castle? I can't see one. Well, we've got equal pieces and we have a king in the middle of the board. He's not threatening anything. So we'll just put our rook in front of his king. We're threatening. Bishop takes bishop, check. It's a good move. It'll keep him busy. This will keep him busy. It's the winning move, by the way. If we had this in the chess engine would say triple exclamation. That's 5. That's 6 exclamation marks. No, it'd say triple exclamation mark. Right? And now we just simply win a piece with queen takes pawn check. And we don't take the bishop. We could take the knight now. Oh, he resigned. Yeah, so he wants another game. Does Nubian chess, brah. Never did like that bishop. I like to get the 2 bishops. I want to get the 2 bishops. Oh, but I want to take a pawn with check. Check. There you go. Knight and castle. I'm going to run away from him because otherwise he'll do weird and wonderful things to me. Okay, so we ran away. Oh, by the way, we do have 2 pieces on his castle king. Okay, so he's going over there. We'll take that off. Take it off. And we can play knight here. Knight. We can also play, knight there. So he's going to get the bishop. Okay, we'll take with the queen. Why? Because it's a good move. That's why. So we've got 6 pawns and he's got 5. We're going to convert the rotten game into a win. Not easy. Play pawn here. Now I'm on this pawn in the middle. I want to take that pawn off. Okay, well I can't take the pawn off because he's got to check at the end and wins the game. So I pin his knight. I'm going to pin his knight to his queen. And now it's my move here. Well, I could take that pawn, but it's very dangerous. But meanwhile, I can hit his bishop. Look at that. I can hit his bishop. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice move? He's going there, but now I can hit his bishop again. Look at that. I can hit his bishop again. It's not good. I'm just going to play rook here. Rook there. I don't know whether that's the best move. Okay, so now I've got to play pawn here. Or pawn there. Well, I think I can play pawn here now. Because I can bust his king. He's got rook e6. It's a real pain in the butt. I can take his bishop now. He's made a mistake. Now I can take his knight. Now he's pawn. And now I'm on queen takes pawn check. We'll change queens. If you change queens, you always win the end game. Rook takes pawn. I won by resignation. We got him. The Nubian chessbrah. Okay, I'll play d4. c4. Knight f3. Threatening a pawn. Wow! Seen some moves in my time, but that one takes the cake. Don't like that. Trying to find a good move here. Just playing there. And he's actually got a defensible position. It's unbelievable. He's got it. Oh, he's blundered. He cracked under the pressure. He's cracked under the pressure, folks. This is quite complicated. I hope he knows what he's doing. Oh. He hasn't castled, and I'm ready to fire up the game. I'm ready to fire up the game. Queen there looks good. Queen there looks good. Okay. Oh, black one on time. I was trying to work out how to bust him completely, and he won on time. I was trying to get Bishop B5 in at the right time to try to smash his king. It required a bit of calculation. It required a little bit of calculation. I didn't get what I wanted out of that position. Hey, Java Bandits, he's gifted T1 sub to Berlin-based DJ Wolf. I've got to concentrate, Java Bandit, Java old friend. Just got to concentrate a bit. It's one of those strange positions. Trying to catch him out for being a naughty boy. He's a naughty boy. He's got his queen out early. His bishop's on a4, attacking nothing. And he's in trouble. So we're trying to punish him, you see. Pawn here is a big move. It's going to win everything, isn't it? Don't know whether it's the best move. We'll do it anyway. Just to see what he does. Wrong move. Knight here is good. And now we're on the bishop here. And we're on this bishop here. And he's dead, Java Bandit. He's dead. He's dead as a doornail. Could I have trapped his queen last move pretty well? But this is a good move. And he resigned. Nubian Chessbra, he bit the dust. Right, I want to thank Java Bandit. It's Enyo Arthur's 13% level 8 hype train as well. Whoopie doozies! Oh, you've made my day. I wasn't feeling well this morning. When I took my medication, the skin was all sort of itchy and stuff, right? Because it's like a hormone medication for the cancer. And yeah, it was all itchy, and I wasn't sure whether I could stream. And then I had a shower, and I felt a little bit better, because I normally promise to stream of a Saturday. And I moved my bishop back. There was no need to do that, but he could have played knight e4 anyway. I could have encouraged him to play a bad move, but I won't encourage him to play bad moves. I don't want to encourage him to play bad moves. Knight here looks all right. I like that idea. Well, why not just pawn here, a4, a5, knight to b file to d2, knight c4 and f4. Okay, he's helping. He's helping. So knight here, well, we're on a pawn. Trying to get him to, oh, this is not a good move after bishop here. You see, now he can't play this move because a bishop takes pawn after pawn takes pawn. So it's not good for him. And now after I've got to prepare f4, right? I've got to prepare that. f4 is the right move in the position, I think. I think that's the right move. Yeah, I thought he'd play that, but I've got queen here. I expected him to play that move. A bad move would have been the normal king h2, and then you would have had trouble on your black squares, right? So that's why I waited for him to play this knight h5 so I could play queen f3 and continue with my kingside attack. Right, now he's not threatening anything. I can push the pawn forwards or play knight takes pawn. Knight takes pawn looks particularly good. I've got several knight takes pawns, but knight takes pawn here looks good too. It looks good too. A pawn now I'm going to play. Don't want to waste time, Java. Don't want to waste time. Okay, well, now I can play funny moves, can't I? I don't think that's a good move. His bishop's locked in down there. I've got to mate him down on the h file, have I? I don't know. Anyway, opens up my bishop. I can put my bishop there. I'm actually threatening something. Can he see it? Oh, he saw it. I'll play pawning. Pushing a pawn. I can take it. I won't. I'll go back. I wanted him to do that. We're announcing checkmate. Double checkmate. We won 2 games. It's double checkmate. What a lovely position. There we go. That was Nubian Chessbra, and we played that game for the mighty, the one and only Java Bandit. There we go. Thank you, Java Bandit. Special hello to all the people in the chat. Artist Naughty, Berlin-based, the Abominable Joe Man, and who else? Tak Nazivamely 1. There we go. I got it. I think Tak Nazi Vam 1Y or something. It was like Tech Nazi. Anyway, I earned a hype chest. I've got to see the reward. So we earned a hype chest thanks to the mighty Java Bandit and friends. Uncommon King, you can learn so much watching me. Well, you can. You can learn a lot. I've got lots of experience. I've been playing chess for a long time. Okay. Now, right, we're just going to try to fan shadow our bishop here. Takes too long to get the bishop out the other way. We really want to play some moves, don't we? Rightio. Here he comes. Well, his bishop's on c4. One would think that that's a mistake, so we'll just play rook here. Well, we wanted to do that anyway, didn't we? Doesn't do much, does it? Yeah, this is to stop queen here and changing my bishop off, and also the move g4. We've stopped both ideas that he has. So what we're doing the old Petrosian type of system where the old tiger, the mighty tiger Tigran Petrosian, he would do all these oddball moves. And let's play King f8. We'll gain time. We'll gain some time because he's got 2 minutes and 7. He's just sitting there, his Nubian chess player. He's waiting for me to do something, and I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to make him think. I'm going to get him to use his time. He's going. Now we can play knight here. So he's made a mistake. That's what happens. They make mistakes, don't they? Now we can. We always wanted to castle, didn't we? Well, we've got knight here, and now we've got a few ideas. We'll take that off. Well, look at this. Here he comes. It's a positional move. Now we've just got a one game. Well, we'll just checkmate him and that's the end of the game. How's that? There you go. That'll make Java Bandit very happy. The Abominable Joe Man says, he's given a few tips on the game here. The Abominable Joe Man, I've missed it. I've got to share the rewards. Hold on, I've only got 35 seconds. What's he doing? Is he threatening something? Can't see it. I want a bishop. Threatening a pawn with check. That's the end of the game. You beauty. I only had 27 seconds left. I've got to share the reward here. Right, so it's a choo-choo train. There you go. So you can share. It's a choo-choo train. So we're sharing the reward. Okay, so you can see the choo-choo. We got a choo-choo train. We got a choo-choo train. Right, yeah. It's 1:16. I've got to play for a while yet because the Java Bandit was so kind. Berlin Base, good day, mate. Thank you for subscribing to Berlin Base. Some years ago, Berlin base, it happened some years ago. Some years ago, he says, I stopped playing online chess because I was too much afraid of cheaters. Well, don't be afraid, Berlin base. Don't be afraid. Don't let them scare you. Gee, I like to complicate things against my opponents. I'm playing Answer 79. He's 2085. He's from Indonesia, right? It's a little archipelago on the somewhere. I think queen takes queen's good. It's a strong move. And bishop takes pawn. Look at that, eh? And the whole idea is if he takes my pawn, he opens up my bishop and protects the D pawn. So I've got a pretty little game here. All my pieces are active. He's got this bishop here. See that bishop there? Dead bishop. Dead bishop. Dead bishop. He wants to take this pawn. Well, I'm going to push it. I'm going to push that pawn. I don't really want to push it, but I can play bishop there. Oh, this is tricky. I love trick chess. And now the castles, I've got pawn d6 check. So he could take that off if he wants to. I might sacrifice here. I think I might sacrifice. Position's screaming for a little sacrifice. And a brilliant checkmate. I can see one coming. I can see a checkmate. It's sort of vague at the moment, but I see a checkmate after maybe pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn. And now knight takes. Can I play pawn here? That's a big question. I know he's got knight takes check, so I've got to take this one. And my plan was to play king here. But that's better. Right, and now, remember I said I'd get a checkmate. Rook takes. I've got all these lovely pawns in the middle of the board, and he's got some trouble. Oh, there's a check. Straight away, walk straight into a check. Now I've got lots of moves. I don't know which one's best. I'm going to play bishop here. I'm going to pin this pawn against the king. It's gone there. Well, I could take that. Taking that's good. But I'm going to push this pawn. Don't have to take it. I like to have a pawn on the what's his name rank. It's gone there. Well, I can push the pawn on the bishop. I could also, yeah, push the pawn on the bishop. We could take his knight now. We could also play rook here. That's a good move. And whack his bishop. So there we go. We whacked his bishop. He's looking at the position. He says, oh, you're threatening to take my knight and take my bishop. What am I going to do? Well, you're going to help promote my pawns. No, he doesn't like that idea. He's going there instead, so I've got to find a new move, which is knight here. Keep the pressure on him. Keep the pressure on him. I want my pawns to become queens. I've got 2 pawns here and I want to promote them. Threatening knight here. Look at this move, knight there. What a powerful move that is. I think he's a dead duck. I think he's a dead duck. I'll remove the arrows so you can see the position. This is answer 79, rated 2085 from Indonesia. And this is a really good example of how to sacrifice the exchange and to play active chess. Right, well now I've got... Can I do that? Probably not. Is there a forced win? Well, if you ask me, is there a forced win? I could show you. Bishop takes knight, rook takes. I think that's the winning move. Because now I play knight takes bishop, don't I? Then the bishop's not protected. The bishop's not protected. And that's it. His position's collapsed. We'll play knight takes bishop, and that should be the end of the game. He's gone there. Well, we can play knight takes pawn, but we can... knight takes pawn. King forwards into the middle of the board where the action is. All the action's up there. Oh, there's a knight check. He's walked straight into a knight check. Too much pressure. Answer 79. He's collapsed under the pressure. There you go. New 5-minute game. Oh, hold on 1 second. Oh, yeah, we're playing National Master DeVay and Trub from the United States, 2210. Play d6 because I like the Najdorf, I do. I like the Najdorf. Oh, he took it off. I can play e5 now. Okay, now I can push this pawn. Take it. We'll take it. I get a tempo with my knight threatening his castle. So I gained a very valuable tempo. Now I can develop my pieces. Bishop e7. Position screaming for bishop e7. I don't mind this move. It's not good. So I'm going to play bishop e7 and get ready to castle. He pushes a pawn. Well, we could take this pawn, right, and we'll push this pawn. So now we've got a pawn on e4 threatening those key squares. He can't play knight here, which is really nice. So he's got a bad knight. We're giving him a bad knight. And we're only in the opening. So once black castles, black has got a wonderful game. I'll remove the arrows so you can see the position. He's down to 3 minutes 50. He's going backwards. He's threatening a pawn. Well, I've got to protect it, haven't I? I can't just give him that pawn. He's not threatening anything, is he? Is he threatening something? No. Not really. I've got queen to b6. Threatening queen takes pawn check. It looks good. But we'll just examine the position. We've got pawn takes pawn too. Pawn takes pawn, he gets the damn square. Bishop here is a bit of a mistake, I think, after g4. G weakens his king though, doesn't he? I like a weak king. Oh, I'm going to play bishop here. If he plays g4, He's going to end up with a really weak king. His king's going to be so weak, it's not funny. He takes it. Well, take with the bishop. Take with the pawn. Yeah, because I'm threatening queen takes pawn check. Okay, so I've got, oh, he's going there. That's all right. It's not a bad move. Not a good move, but I've got bishop here now. I've got bishop there. It's a temporary move, but it does make him move queen here. And then he, it's tricky. He blocks his bishop if he goes there. Oh, now I take the pawn check. If I take a pawn with check, he's got a trick. He's got a trick. I see his trick. I can see his trick and raise him a counter trick. But that's a trap. So I'm going to castle. That's right. What do you do when there's a counter trap? Well, you castle, don't you? And then you don't have to worry about anything. Now it's my move. Well, I've got c5. It's got knight there. Well, we know that. Oh, I might have made a little mistake. Might have. Yeah, good move. I've got queen there. The game could be unwinding. If I play king here, he's got knight checks. I haven't got enough compensation, have I? Nope, haven't got enough compensation. I've got to play queen here. I hate this. I've lost control of the position. Oh, he won a piece. Oh, shit. That's not good. What do I do that for? It helps him. I've helped him too much. He's been helped by me. He's got too many pieces. He's got too many pieces. He can take that. He's got too many pieces. I've got nothing. And right here wins, I suppose. I have to resign this one. Yeah, I overreached. Played very well. Congratulations. Good game. Okay, new game. Anybody in the chat would like to have a game? Any subscribers would like to play chess? Or if you've got a special request, I know what we'll do. We'll play through a Grandmaster game. play through a wonderful Grandmaster game. I'll find one. Let's go back. Let's go back in time and have a look at one of Bobby Fischer's games. What really impressed me when I was young, that was 1970. I would have been about when Bobby Fischer won the World Championship. Yeah, he won the world title in about 1970, wasn't it? So, right. And the introduction's by Larry Evans. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to go back, because Fischer played in the interzonal in Sousse in 1967, wasn't it? Was it Sousse? S-O-U-S-S-E. I think it was S-O-U-S-S-E 1967. Yeah, and we'll see if we can find some of the games from Sousse 1967. And it was then that he would have played somebody like... Do you know he beat International Master Goodmanson in a great game? And I beat Goodmanson too. But in Sousse, he played Unziker 10 and 42. There you go. In games 10 and 42, he played Wolfgang Unziker. Now, Wolfgang Unziker was a candidate for the World Championship. Right, so let's have a look at game 10 and game, what did I say, 42? Game 8, game 8, game... Come on, Bobby! Bobby! Game 8, 9, 10. Oh, this is played in Zurich in 1959. It's going right back, isn't it? 1942 was the other game. Game 42. Well, this is played in 1962. So this is, we're going to take the game against Wolfgang Unziker. Or was it Ullmann? I get the names confused sometimes. Who did Fischer play in Sousse in 60s? In the candidates for the world title. I think he had to play Petrosian and Larson. He had to play Larson. He puts his game against Larson there, 2 and 57. I'm just going to have a look at those. 1 second. 55, 56. Monaco, 1967. Monaco, 67. Monaco, 67. You know, there you go. Well, what about Unziker then? All right, we'll play through the game. Wolfgang Unziker, West Germany, versus Bobby Fischer in the Varna, V-A-R-N-A Olympics in 1962, okay? And with that, we're going to go to the chess.com's analysis room. Here we go. We're looking at chess.com's analysis room. And, well, I'll read what it says in the book. It says, this game illustrates the hazard of trying to rely solely on natural talent without detailed knowledge of the latest opening innovations. Seldom is a chess master so drastically punished as is Wolfgang Unziker in this game, because he didn't do his homework. There you go. So on the Grandmaster level, you have to do your homework. And in the modern period, because Fisher's are talking about pre-computer era, naughty, very naughty as a matter of fact, naughty, and naughty's in the chat, by the way. But he got punished for not doing his homework, his Grandmaster homework on opening innovation. Now, in the modern period, like in the modern period that I'm talking about today, all the top Grandmasters have to do their pre-game analysis using the artificial intelligence to try to help them. So great is the power of the computers, right? Okay, here we go. E4, C5. Now, Bobby Fischer's playing the black pieces. So he chooses the Najdorf. Now this is all standard fare in the opening. This is all book moves. Pawn to Queen Rook 3. This is the Najdorf. Bishop to E2. He chooses Bishop E2. Does Unziker. And Bobby Fischer says, on and off, White resorts to this solid and still respected system championed by Smyslov whenever the sharper trials fail. E5. Black's expectation in this Najdorf variation is that his control of important central squares with possibilities of queenside expansion will more than compensate for the slight weakness of his backward queen pawn. There you go. Did you cop that? That's Aussie slang for did you understand that, right? Yeah, so he's got a backward D pawn, and what he's saying is with the expansionist activity that he has on the queen side with, say, bishop e6, knight b5 to d7, and the rook to c8, pressuring the queen side, he's going to have more than enough compensation. Knight to knight 3 is played, that's the correct move. And now bishop e6, just like I said. And it's to provoke pawn to king 4, weakening the king pawn for the non-committal bishop e2, see game 4. So in other words, black could have played the non-committal bishop e7. In game 4, in Bobby Fischer's 60 memorable games, you can see the move with bishop e7 played. Castles is played. Queen knight to queen 2. Pawn to bishop 4. The idea is white's threatening to push the pawn and trap this little bishop. Queen c2 is played, c7. Now the pawn moves forwards, and now the bishop moves here. That's the point of playing queen here. So you don't have to take the knight. To take the knight's a mistake because what you're doing is you're ceding the white square control to the white position. You can't do that, right? So you can't take the knight. Don't take the knight if you get in that position. Pawn to queen rook 4 is played. White would be really happy if Bobby had taken the knight. Bishop e7 is played. Oh, by the way, I'll tell you why he played pawn here. He doesn't want black to play pawn here. That's right. If black gets pawn there, and black's winning. Right, so bishop e7. Bishop e3 is played. Now black castles. Pawn to rook 5 is played. And now you'll see the brilliance of Bobby Fischer. This pawn to queen knight 4. Pawn takes pawn. Because he wants to isolate a pawn. Now knight takes knight pawn. And now white made a big mistake. He gives up a good bishop for this knight. Right, he gives up a good bishop for that knight. He played bishop takes knight. Whereas the correct move is king here. King to rook 1. And that was, king to rook 1 was actually found by Ephraim Geller, the great Ephraim Geller. Bishop takes knight was played. Queen takes bishop, check. Check to the king, and now the king goes to rook 1 anyway. Bishop to knight 4 is played. This is the key move. Any other move, black's in a dangerous position, but he's got this move bishop here. And what he does is the position's counterbalanced, right? White played bishop takes bishop. Black played pawn takes bishop. And then white played knight to queen 5. And one would think that in this position, white's equalised. Well, it does look like that, doesn't it? But knight takes knight is played. Now queen takes knight is played. But here comes the killer. Rook to rook 5. And this move avoids conceding the rook file, right? Because white had 2 pieces on the castle. But this way, with this move, you don't have to cede the file. Queen to rook 3. Pawn to bishop 3 was played. Queen to rook 3 was played. You can see what he's doing, can't you? He wants to put pressure on these little pawn structure with the knight. Pawn to rook 3 says, I better open the gates so my king can get out. Wise decision or bad decision? What is it? Well, more pressure, rook to bishop 1. King rook goes to king 1. He just sits there. He says, you can't beat me. And he says, but yes, I can. And then he plays pawn to rook 3. He opens the back rank so he can escape. He doesn't want any back rank checks. And now king to rook 2. And now bishop to knight 4, a magic move. Pawn to knight 3. This is a big mistake. And it's in this position, black plays queen here, threatening a big check. The king moves here to stop it. And now look at this move, rook here. And now he's threatening rook takes pawn check. So white played king to bishop 1. However, rook takes pawn, right? You can't take this pawn because the rook takes queen. But in this position, he played rook takes pawn. Look at that move. And now, if you take with the rook, it's checkmate there, see? And if you take this rook, he's got to check here with the rook, okay? And that's why. Right, so if rook takes rook, rook to bishop 6 check, you can't go this way, can you? Because if you go there, queen checks here, will win this rook with check and you get mated in 2 moves. So you've got to go this way. Then rook to bishop 7 check. The king can't go here, can it? Can it? Because queen takes rook. Okay. So where does he go? He goes up here. And now queen takes rook. Look at that. He says, go away. Rook here, he says. And queen takes pawn, wins the game. Because the king is going to get checkmated. That's checkmate there. And that's a great game. That's Bobby Fischer's game against the mighty Unziker from the Varna Olympiad in 1962. And who was the world champion in 1962? Botvinnik, that's right. Because, no, that was a Botvinnik? Yeah, Botvinnik might have been world champion in 62. Because in 1960, was it 60? Mikhail Tal won the world championship in 1960. He lost the world championship to Botvinnik in 61. And so Botvinnik would have been the world champion, I think. I think. You can check out and see if I'm right or wrong. But he would have been pretty close to world champion then. Chessbreak19 says, "Hi, John Curtis. Do you give private lessons? You play like Tuan Min Lee and Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. I'd also would like to practice Alien Gambit, the Bonjour variation with the Martian Gambit." Chessbreak19, you were absolutely enthralling me with very, very tasty morsels, such as the Bonjour variation of the Martian Gambit. Did you know that the Bonjour variation of the Martian Gambit was originally developed by the Venusians? That's right, the guys that used to live on Venus. But they live in the White House now in America. And no, they invented it. And the Martians stole the Venusian idea of the and then they called it their own gambit. They called it the Bonjour variation of the Martian Gambit. But the Venusians were the ones that came up with the idea. They got that idea from the people from from Jupiter, the Jupiterians, right? Who actually live in the United Kingdom underneath the Queen's Palace, right? Living underground there, and they give Prince Charles and King Charles, so King Charles now, they give him all the ideas of how to run the world and everything, you see. And it all makes sense. It all makes sense. We're no conspiracy theorists here. Anyway, what we're doing is we've got 28 viewers. We've streamed for 2 hours 47 minutes, and we've got to go. So we're going to have to do a raid. So I'm sorry, my friends. I'm going to love you and leave you, but we've got to do a raid. And I do give chess lessons, but only to 1 or 2 people that come to my house. So you'd have to come all the way to Australia. Oh, but I can give you tips and if you're a subscriber to my channel, I can do things for you. I can analyse your games. I can create YouTube videos of your games and save them for posterity on the internet. I could do all that. I use the AI to do different things. So we're going to follow, not follow. We're going to raid the Grandmaster Daniel Naroditsky. There he is. It's young Daniel Naroditsky. He's got a hype train ready. You can help him with his hype train. You'd like that. Make him happy. Anyway, we're raiding Daniel Naroditsky, the chess.com commentator, the World Championship commentator, Daniel Naroditsky. And he's played Kasparov and Karpov and all the champions, and Magnus Carlsen. He's played the lot. He's a very strong player. He's a great blitz player too. And he's won Title Tuesday. Something I've never done. He's just got his hype train. God bless you all. I must go. Enjoy Daniel Naroditsky. Why don't you? Okay. All right. Goodbye from me. Goodbye from Grandmaster Teddy.